Prince Harry, royals to show mercy as Jacob Rees-Mogg wades in on possible return. GB News star Jacob Rees-Mogg feels the royal family will eventually show mercy in its ongoing feud with Prince Harry. The Duke, currently living in California, has been a distant presence in recent years after stepping back from frontline royal duties in 2020. He has since taken shots at members of the firm alongside his wife, Meghan Markle, in a series of books, interviews and documentaries. Speaking on the People's Channel, Jacob said he is confident a reconciliation will one day take place, but questioned how it may look. Welcome to Royal Pancakes. If you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell, so you don't miss any news about the British monarchy. The monarchy is a fountain of mercy as well as justice, he said. I just wonder what the British people will think in 10 years if no mercy is shown. I think there may be a way back for him in due course. A very hard-nosed royal family may find that doesn't maintain popular support. But he's got to come back in a very measured way. That means that when they have lunch with him, they're only talking about the front page of the Daily Mail rather than their innermost secrets. That's because they don't want it to appear in a book because it's how you build that trust. Asked by Andrew Pierce how Harry should go about rebuilding trust with figures of the royal establishment, Jacob acknowledged it's very difficult. Former Labour advisor Scarlett Maguire waded in on the discussion to argue that the British public have far more respect for King Charles, Prince William, Princess Kate and Queen Camilla in comparison to Harry. It comes amid suggestions the Duke has explored the possibility of a royal return. While the claims have been rubbished by some sources, it was suggested that the Duke was eyeing up a possible return to royal duties in a minor form. But Harry and Meghan are said to be unlikely to want to give up their business interests they've built up while in the US. Discussions on the matter have been prompted by Harry making a swift trip to the UK for his uncle's funeral, where he is said to have reunited with his brother William. But according to The Sun, the brothers kept up their ongoing hostility by not being seen to have a conversation with each other. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry could be sitting on a gold mine, an expert has said. The couple, who moved to the US after their split from the royal family, have engaged in several deals, endorsements and property moves to keep up their finances. Harry's memoir, Spare, became an international bestseller with more than 6 million copies sold and earned the prince a reported $20 million advance for the book. However, royal expert Tom Bower suggested that Meghan's autobiography could also bring in a lot of money for the couple. The author of Revenge, Meghan, Harry and the War Between the Windsors, told Talk TV, "The only thing she has got left, and I think that is her potential gold mine, is her autobiography." He added that although the move would certainly boost the couple's income, it could destroy any hopes of reconciliation. Bower said, "She has a very, very vivid imagination and she'll be able to spell out an amazing story to increase her income." His comments came after he claimed Meghan first came to London to boost her acting career. Bower continued, "The problem is, she isn't a great actress. Her acting career ended long before she arrived in London. That's why she came here. She couldn't find any more work after Suits." Although a memoir written by Meghan could provide a massive financial boon, one source told Us Weekly that it was unlikely she would write one. Meghan has transitioned from actress to royal to entrepreneur, they said. She's worn many hats, but she believes age and experience have prepared her for a bigger purpose in life. She's very happy with the role she's carved out. After Spare, Harry and Meghan realized, okay, we're ready to move on. We want to focus on our future. We can have meaning and importance separate from the lives we had previously. Meghan doesn't harbor any negative feelings. She just wants peace, and knows you can't find peace if you harbor resentments. Money experts have also pointed out that the Duke of Sussex may have missed a major opportunity to capitalize on his book after he confirmed he would not update Spare with new revelations in its paperback reissue. The decision not to update the book came as a shock to many, as it is deemed an unusual move for an international bestseller. However, its October re-release could spark fresh tensions with Buckingham Palace, as it is set to clash with King Charles's high-profile appearance at the Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting in Samoa. However, dispute the date, some experts have suggested that by choosing not to add new chapters, Harry could be attempting to extend an olive branch to his family. The Duke of Sussex wrote in his memoir, Spare, that when he flew back to London to attend his grandfather's funeral, he also thought it could be a good time to meet his father and brother for a chat. It was the first time Harry travelled England since he and Meghan Markle stepped down as senior royals and moved to the US, where they now live with their 2 children, Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet. It was also the first time Harry met his family since he and the Duchess of Sussex took part in a bombshell interview with Oprah Winfrey, during which they shared details of their struggles within the royal family and opened up on the reasons that brought them to step away and move to another country. In his book, which was published in January 2023, Harry admitted he felt anxious, while waiting for William and Charles to arrive at their meeting, and at some point, he thought they had changed their mind and would no longer meet him. However, he said that at some point he saw his father and brother with a grim, almost menacing look as they headed towards him. The Duke recalled that when he gave them a weak smile, they did not smile back, which made him feel a hugely intense vulnerability and made him think of his late mum, Princess Diana, with the hope she could give him strength during the meeting. Harry revealed that when he said hello to his brother Willie and his father, whom he affectionately called Pa, they replied with a single and painfully tepid word, Harold. Harry wrote, At last, I saw them. Shoulder to shoulder, striding towards me, they looked grim, almost menacing. More, they looked tightly aligned. My stomach dropped. Normally they'd be squabbling about one thing or another, but now they appeared to be in lockstep, in league. The thought occurred, hang on, are we meeting for a walk or a duel? I rose from the wooden bench, made a tentative step towards them, gave a weak smile. They didn't smile back. Now my heart really started thrashing in my chest. Deep breaths, I told myself. Apart from fear, I was feeling a kind of hyper-awareness, and a hugely intense vulnerability, which I'd experienced at other key moments of my life. Walking behind my mother's coffin. Going into battle for the first time. Giving a speech in the middle of a panic attack. There was that same sense of embarking on a quest, and not knowing if I was up to it, while also fully knowing that there was no turning back.